Hi, thanks for coming into my shop today. This is Sid at Sid's Wood Shack, and I'm processing or finishing up a few small gifts for Thanksgiving. Yes, I give Thanksgiving gifts. They're always a surprise to the family. I label them, number them. Sometimes it's monetary, sometimes gifts are more valuable. Everybody picks a name out of a hat, maybe a number, and they try to guess who gets what. Anyway, it's kind of fun. And today, what I made is an iPhone stand. See that? It's like this, and there's a slot there where you can slide in the power cord. Anyway, I hope they like these. I made enough for everybody, and I made me one too. Anyway, so today I'm trying to paint these, but I'd like to try to answer a couple Bible questions that deal with Christmas time. And the very next question I want to answer, and this is a short series I'm doing, so you can look at some of the other ones. If you like what you see, go ahead and please share and subscribe to my channel. But in the story of Mary and Joseph, Jesus was born in Bethlehem, which means house of bread, because of all the grain fields around Bethlehem. Bethlehem is only 6 miles south of Jerusalem. It's kind of a neat place. We've been there. Now it's high-rise apartments and streets with vendors and shops, and anyway, I don't know if there's interstate around it, but it's pretty populated. But back in Jesus' day, it was probably only a village of 300 or 400 people. It was not very big at all. Okay, and so Mary and Joseph go into Bethlehem, and because of all the activity in the area for census taking, everybody had to go to their hometowns to be counted. You know what? There was no room for them in the inn, the Bible says. So the innkeeper did what he could. He did what was best. He gave them access to his stable, and the stable might have been a cave, or it could have been just a little makeshift area next to a house, just whatever. I'm not sure where it was, but maybe it was a cave. It was big enough to hold several animals. But the question I want to think about is, all around the pictures of Mary and Joseph in modern art and all, there is Mary, Joseph, the babe in the manger, and then there's donkeys and sheep. That doesn't say that in the Bible. It doesn't say that there were animals in the barn where Jesus was born, where Mary and Joseph had to hold up. So the question is, were there donkeys there and were there sheep? You know what? I'm not sure about the answer to that question. The Bible doesn't say yes. The Bible doesn't say no. But I'm going to take it for granted that they were. Because what else is a stable used for if it's not used for sheep and other kind of animals? There might have been a horse there, maybe a camel, maybe a place where dogs run in and you kind of hold up when it's cold outside, just whatever. So it could have been very well a place for donkeys and sheep, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if some of those kind of animals were there when baby Jesus was born. Now let me mention this to you. Now I'm going to save this next thought for another little presentation. So I've got to keep busy in these so I can get them all done, and I've got some errands to run. But Mary and Joseph probably had baby Jesus right in the same place where dirty, stinking animals were held up and fed and could spend the night. That's sort of kind of cool that the Son of God came to our earth, and the first place he saw was a dirty, dirty place. You know, this world is pretty dirty. Man is dirty. He commits all kinds of sins and wrongs. He's a murderer. He's a liar. He's a thief. And those come naturally, don't they? You don't have to teach a child to lie. I had one lady at one church tell me that the school officials complained that her daughter was lying. She said, but my daughter doesn't lie because I never taught her how to lie. And you know what? I thought about that later. Nobody has to teach anyone how to do wrong. It all comes natural. Whereas when a person becomes a Christian, guess what, dear folks? That is supernatural. That's something that God does, and that's exactly why Jesus Christ came to earth is to save the souls of sinful man. Anyway, think about this during Christmas. God bless you. Merry Christmas to you. And I have about 5 or 6 other questions I've answered, so take time to look them up. See ya. Take care.